Hello, weary travellers, and welcome to Read and Roll. I am Jack Tar Lad, your host, and this is the show where we invite an unsuspecting guest to go through one of our classic fighting fantasy choose-your-own-adventure game books. Today, we have as our guest adventurer a man who is... you know what? I had all this planned out. A man who needs no introduction. It's Smu the DJ, so he's not going to get an introduction. It's Smu the DJ. Here he is.
Works for me, mate. How's it going?
Hi. Yeah, I'm okay, buddy. No, he's on the Hump Day Chinwag. He's got his own gaming channel where he plays various games. You're also a moderator for Nerdrotic as well, aren't you? And several other people.
Plenty other channels. Probably one of these mods out there, but I'll take my time out for other things that are fun too. That
you recently
and stuff.
You recently came back from the States as well, didn't you?
I did.
What was you doing over there?
I'm just hanging out with a few friends and just taking in the culture a little bit, observing how people are behaving post the election and everything else, because it is a stark contrast to when I was there last time, because the elections just ended when I left last time, and things were a little bit on edge, to say the very least, But now,
last time I was in the United States. Sorry, I spoke over you there.
That's okay. Go ahead.
I was just going to say the last time I was in the United States, the Twin Towers were still standing. So
that's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, but, time sure flies.
It's definitely changed an awful lot since then.
Yeah, it definitely has. I mean, the whole world has changed since then. So it's not really surprising, right?
Well, today we're going to step away from the real world and we're going to step into one of our fantasy lands in one of our fantasy books. But first of all, we're going to say hello to some of the guys in the chat. We've got... Where is he gone? Why is he not in here? I saw his chat earlier. But anyway, I want to say hello to Legatus. He was in here earlier.
Yeah, I think YouTube reboots the chat when you go live for some reason.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's what happens, because Legatus is in my streams very, very early sometimes, even hours before they start, and I can't even see the message when I go live. It's strange, but yeah, that's just YouTube for you.
We've also got Natty McBatty in here. Hello, Natty. Hope the kids are well. We got a guy who is sleepy, and Yarnwich. Hello, Yarny. Good to see ya. And Steve. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you all. Well, we'll get over into our game mode. Put you down there, me up here, and we're going to go through the books of what we can play today. So, on the menu today, we have the Warlock of Firetop Mountain, the Caverns of the Snow Witch, and the Talisman of Death. So, I gave you the blurbs earlier, and you had a little bit of a look. So, have you decided on a book?
Yes, I will pick the Caverns of the Snow Witch, because that sounds, story-wise, that sounds very tempting. And I'm like, yeah, but you know what? But I could see myself being in a similar scenario like that. So, yeah, I'll take that.
Okie dokie. Let me just bring that up then. Caverns of the Snow Witch. Yes, very good. Caverns. And I'll close the Warlock down and Talisman of Death. I can't wait to get into Talisman of Death or Warlock of Fire Mountain, quite frankly. Right, because they're quite new books that I've added to the collection. But today, we're going to go with the Caverns of the Snow Witch, and the blurb for that one, if I just put the books down.
Books away.
Put the books away. Go. There you go. He's made his choice. Matt Damon. So the caverns of the Snow Witch. Deep within the crystal caves of the Icefinger Mountains, the dreaded Snow Witch of Alanzia is using her dark powers to bring on an ice age and thereby hold the world under her dominion. You know nothing of this until a brave trapper dies in your arms, having fallen victim to the terrible creature you are hunting, and lays the burden of his mission on your shoulders. But time is running out, and you must take up the challenge without delay. Many dangers lie ahead, and your success is by no means certain. Powerful adversaries are ranged against you, and your only choice is to kill or be killed. So, first of all...
sounds like modern-day London, doesn't it?
Not half, mate. Christ. But modern day England.
Yep.
I went to the Bullring like just the other day, and I was like, dodging all sorts of, crazy people. Anyway, into our fantasy world, which is very much the same as the real world in some respects. Yes, Yanni, Snow Witch. The Snow Witch. What was I going to say? Yeah, so you're not entirely familiar with the rules, so we will go through some of the rules. In a short while, we'll be rolling for your skill, your stamina, and your luck, and we'll go through that shortly. I'm just going to read a couple of things first. Yes, so before embarking on your adventure, you must first determine your own strengths and weaknesses. You have in your possession a sword, a backpack containing provisions, which is food and drink for the trip. You have been preparing for your quest by training yourself in swordplay and exercising vigorously to build up your stamina. To see how effective your preparations have been, you must use dice to determine your initial skill, stamina, and luck scores. So the adventure sheet is what I showed you a little bit earlier when we were in the back end. There it is. There's your adventure sheet. So there are some rules that are given to you in the book, and we will go through those rules as we need to. But I've added my own 3 little sort of rules, little helpers that are very much like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And the first one is ask the audience. So if you get to a choice and you don't really know what to do, or you can't make your mind up, I can put a poll in the chat and they will give you their opinion. Phone a friend is the second lifeline, if you will. And that allows you to ask one person what they might do, because who knows, they may have played the book before and know a little bit more than you. And the other one is backtrack. If you make a decision which you wasn't very happy about, you can always go back to the previous paragraph. You can't do it when you're in the middle of a battle.
That makes sense.
Before you battle, if you are about to battle, I'll allow you to do it before you battle. Okay. Let's go back to the books. Okie dokie. We'll do the skill, stamina, and luck in a bit. I'll teach you battles when you get to it. On certain pages, you may be given the option of running away during a battle. And if you do that, you must subtract 2 stamina points. Fighting more than one creature. If you come across more than one creature, unless it specifically says that you have to fight them individually, usually you will have an ordinary attack round, which I'll explain to you the attack rounds as they are normal when we play them. But for the second enemy, or the other 2 enemies that you may have in the battle, you have to roll for their attack score at the same time as rolling for your attack score. And if you win against them, it's as though you parried the blow. But if they win against you, they still score an attack on you, basically. So you can use luck during the battles as well, and if you are lucky during the battle, so if you win the attack round, you can use luck, and if you are lucky, it will allow you to take 2 more from the creature's stamina points. But if you are unlucky, it will only treat it as a mere graze, and it will only, rather than taking away the usual 2 in a successful attack round, it'll only take away 1. And likewise, if you are hit, if you lose the attack round and you want to use your luck, if you are lucky, it will reduce your hit by 1. But if you are unlucky, it does an extra point of damage to you.
Oh, so it's a penalty for failing, essentially.
And every time you use your luck, we have to reduce your luck score by 1. So the more you use your luck, the the more dangerous it is.
Can actually literally run out. That's what you're saying.
Literally. You do have 3 potions to choose from during this adventure. One is the potion of skill, one is the potion of strength, and the other is the potion of fortune. Now, when we roll for your initial scores, your scores will change as we go through the game.
Right.
If you have something that allows you to restore those points, they will never rise above their initial values, apart from in very rare occasions, and if you take the potion of fortune, which restores your luck back to its original level, its initial point, and it will add 1 to your initial luck, basically. But the others won't do that. They'll just restore it back to its full health, basically. You can only use those potions once in any play.
It would be a bit OP if you could reuse them over and over again.
Well, yeah, totally. I think in some cases as well, you'll pick up weapons that increase your skill score from what they currently are. You can't add 2 weapons together to give you like double the skill score or additional skill score. You can use 1 item at a time, but even still, it will never go higher than your initial skill score.
Makes sense, yeah.
So, hint on play, your journey will be perilous and you are likely to fail on your first attempt. Make notes and draw a map as you explore. This map will be invaluable in the future adventures and enable you to progress rapidly through unexplored sections. Not all areas contain treasure. Some merely contain traps and creatures which you will no doubt fall afoul of. You may make a wrong turn during your quest, and while you may indeed progress through to your ultimate destination, it is by no means certain that you will find what you are searching for. It will be realized that that's not right. Video sections. I think it's supposed to say. Anyway, I'll have to correct that later. It's saying basically if you read the sections,
the book
from
section,
paragraph to paragraph, it won't make sense. And that's all that's saying.
Use all the potions at once. Yeah, that's a strat you can use, but that's a wasteful one.
The one true way involves a minimum of risk to the player, and no matter how weak on the initial dice rolls, should be able to get through the game fairly easy. May the luck of the gods go with you on your adventure ahead. So, we'll get into the background shortly. I am going to go back to the chat just quickly, see what you guys are saying. Yeah, Steve, Smu. It's gonna be clipped, that is now, isn't it? That's gonna be a blur. Damn it.
It will be.
For those at home who don't know, usually on my streams I allow blurps, but unfortunately for you guys, blurps are disabled for this stream, so please don't send any blurps in. Yeah, for obvious reasons. Anyway, Steve, yes, greetings. It's good to see you. So exciting, is it, Yarnwich? Indeed. Pick the worst one. Which one? What? The Caverns of the Snow Witch. Have you played some of these before then?
Seems that way.
Maybe I should get Natty on.
I mean, why not, right? Bravely he ran
away.
Bravely. Well, we're about to find out, I guess.
'Twas strategic.
Yes.
Use all of the potions at once.
I mean,
that's
like I said,
definitely
it's a viable
cocktail.
strat, but very wasteful.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's like making a bowl of shame out of all the remaining alcohol you have in your cabinet. It's like, you know what? I need to waste like all the drinks. Just.
You know, actually, back in the old days, so in British pubs, they serve a drink called mild, and now it's more of a proper drink, like a brewed mild. But back in the old days, you didn't actually know what you were getting, because what would happen was the barman would clear all the slops out of the glasses and the trays, and they would put it into the barrel, so you were sort of drinking all sorts of crap.
Yeah, it was like a mystery. It was mystery drink X, basically. It could be anything. Sometimes you get lucky and you have like a pretty good drink, and sometimes you don't.
A gin and tonic. Anyway, we're going to go over to the game now. Are you ready to play?
I am ready, sir.
Indeed. Let's go for it then. So, winters in northern Alanzi are always cruel and bitter. The snow falls thick and the icy wind blows hard, chilling everyone to the bone. For the past few weeks, you have been hired by a merchant called Big Jim's son to protect his trading caravans as they roll their way slowly north to the frozen outposts. The horse-drawn carts are laden with cloth, utensils, weapons, salted meats, spices, and tea, which are traded for furs and ivory carvings made from mammoths' tusks. Mm-hmm. Big Jim is not usually worried about traveling north, as bandits only attack his caravans on the return journey. He's not alone in recognizing the value of the northern goods. On this particular trip, you are walking ahead of 6 carts across a frozen lake. In the distance, you can see a snow-capped peak of Icefinger Mountain jutting out of the low cloud. Your destination lies at the base of the mountains, where the Northmen meet trade. There we go. Snow is falling, but not too heavily. You stop to prod the ice with your sword to make sure it can bear the weight of the carts, and then suddenly the shrill call of a hunting horn breaks the silence. You stand up and you run back to the carts to talk to Big Jim. He is sitting next to the driver of the second cart, puffing on a long briar pipe, a huge man with a great bushy beard, a bit like me. Big Jim is obviously a man to be reckoned with. His bright blue eyes scan the horizon, searching for signs of life. In a deep voice, he says, "Sounds like it came from the outpost." That's as low as I can go. I haven't got enough testosterone.
Sounds like this came from the outpost.
Yeah.
Reckon you better go and investigate. Could be trouble, and get back quick.
You see, I like it when the contestants join in with me. That's Daramuth was doing that as well, and that was pretty good. Well done, very good. You set off straight away towards the outpost at the base of Icefinger Mountains. You arrive 2 hours later, a scene of ugly carnage. The snow is red with blood and all the wooden huts are smashed and torn down. 6 men lie dead, their bodies slashed, their axes at their sides in the snow. Judging by the size of the footprints, the creature that attacked the outpost must have been enormous. There is nothing you can do for the unfortunate Northmen, so you head back towards Big Jim's caravan to report the news. You reach them in an hour, just as the daylight is fading, and relate the terrible events that have befallen the outpost. Big Jim orders the cars to be drawn in a circle to protect his men during the night. A large fire is built into the center of the... Hang on, weren't they supposed to be on ice?
Yes.
And they're just going to light a fire in the middle of the ice?
I mean, maybe the ice is thick enough so the fire won't affect it.
Anyway, a large fire is built into the center of the circle, and you sit down beside it and talk to Big Jim. How does it go?
Everybody's nervous, and a guard is posted to watch for signs of movement outside.
In a low voice, Big Jim asks you if you will hunt the terrible creatures, or otherwise his business will be ruined forever. You smile and reply that you will track down the beast, but only for a purse of 50 gold pieces.
Damn.
Big Jim's... Yeah, I know, right? Big Jim's jaw drops open, and it takes a great deal of persuasion before he agrees to your demand. The snow finally stops falling as you settle down for the night. Sleep is a long time coming, but your mind is active with thoughts of the impeding hunt. When you awake just after dawn, the fire is reduced to dying embers. I'm not surprised because it's sitting in a pool of fucking water. Wisps rise gently in the morning mist and not a sound is to be heard. You walk over to where Big Jim is sleeping and tap him on the shoulder. He wakes with a start and you tell him that you are setting off and hope to be back later in the day. You wave
I'm
to the
surprised the
guard.
character doesn't give him a peck on the cheek before he leaves.
I love you, Big Jim.
That's sweet. I love you, Big Jim.
You wave to the guard as the snow starts to fall again, and you make your way back to the outpost. You give Big Jim a peck on the cheek. You say, "I'll be back a little bit later, sweetie. Don't you worry. Everything's gonna be all right."
Beware of Big Mike.
The Black Yeti.
Yes. All right.
So, we are going to roll your stats. So,
Sounds good.
we're going to do your skill first. Where's my mouse gone? Come back here. There we go. Right, so we're going to roll for your skill first. So, if you wouldn't mind, roll 1d6.
1. Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Skill issue.
So
that's what you call skill issue.
yeah, so 1 plus 6 equals 7. If you didn't do math in primary school,
Do math.
that's what I. Yeah, lock it in. So we're going to do your stamina now. Can you roll 2d6, please?
2.
Roll good ones now.
Please.
You're going to need them. Okay, so we've got 5, and plus the 12, we've got 17. So your starting stamina is 17. Your current skill is 7. And now, if you wouldn't mind rolling for your luck score, which is 1d6, please.
Please be good. Please be good.
3.
It's better than 1, so you know.
It is better than 1. And we add 6 to that, and that gives you 9. So you have an initial luck of 9. Now, your scores will never ever go any higher than that, unless, of course, you choose the luck potion and you take that, and then it will increase your initial luck as well as doobity-da. Yeah, so would you like to choose a potion? You can choose either the potion of skill, the potion of stamina, or the potion of luck.
I think I'll pick the potion of luck because I'll probably need it. In all honesty.
Okay. So you've got 10 provisions in your backpack. When we're not in a battle... Ooh, who was that? Hanayama-san. Hello, mate. Good to see ya. Thanks for subscribing. How come you were subscribed? I could have swore you subscribed a couple of weeks ago. Never mind.
Probably did some fuckery.
They always do. Sorry, so your provisions. You can eat one provision at any time. Well, you can eat as many provisions as you like at any time, providing that you have them. And for every provision you eat, it will restore 4 stamina points. Okay?
Okay.
If you need any notes taking, if you need something remembering, or if, we run into anything, I'll put it in here for you. But you can always write it down on your own sheet of paper.
I just took the notes so I don't forget them about that.
You can ask for this adventure sheet to be brought up at any time during the adventure.
Sounds good.
Let's take it away, because we're going to start the game shortly.
Bye, Big Chan.
The Gartus is here. Hello, mate. Good to see you. And Hanayama-san is actually here. You two just hate you. Yeah, me too. It happens to me. And we've got Abe. Hello, Abe. It's a shame that emoji doesn't show up, because it's a good emoji. I like it. You know which one it is.
The open mouth one.
Yeah, you can't see my eyes. Anyway. Or can you? Never mind. Right then. Chapter 1. So, I think that's everything. Yeah. So, by the time you reach the outpost again, the bodies are blanketed with snow and the beast's footprints are covered. The visibility is poor as you set off towards the mountains where you hope to find the abominable killer beast. The snow on the mountainside is soft and you sink up to your knees as you climb slowly. You find yourself at the edge of a crevasse which is spanned by an ice bridge. If you wish to cross the crevasse by the ice bridge, turn to 335. If you would rather walk around the crevasse, turn to 310. So, your first choice, across the ice bridge or walk around the crevasse?
I would probably walk around the crevasse.
Okie dokie. Oh, dearie me, straight away. As you walk along the edge of the crevasse, the wind starts to howl, blowing flurries of snow into your face. You put your head down and stride into the wind. A dark shape suddenly looms out of the curtain of snow. A huge, hairy mammoth stands before you. Its long tusks curving out threateningly, trumpeting loud, it lumbers forward to attack. It has a skill of 10 and stamina of 11. If you win, turn to 47. So...
Talk about luck. Jeez.
Well, straight away, I will allow you to use one of your lifelines, which would be backtrack. You've always got that, and you can always go back to the very first chapter and make that choice again if you want.
I'll stick with it. I might as well stick with it.
Okie dokie. Fair play. Good for you, mate. Right, well then. Good for you. So, we'll switch on the battle music. And I promise I will find a better way of having not such a hard cut with the music, with the background music. Anyway, let's bring up your adventure sheet. skill of 10, and a stamina of 11. So, the way that battles work is first you will roll 2d6 for the enemy, and we will add their scores to their skill score, and then you will roll for yourself, and we will add that score to your skill score.
Okay.
Whichever is the highest wins the attack round. If you score the same, then it's as though you parried blows, and no stamina points will be deducted from your scores.
Gotcha.
At any time, whether you win the attack round or lose the attack round, you can use luck, as I previously explained. So, for the first attack round, please, can you roll 2d6?
Of course.
6 and a 2, that gives them 18. And then if you can roll 2d6 for yourself, please. A 3 and a 5. That gives you 15. I'm afraid they won that attack round.
Well.
Which means that we have to take 2 away from you. However, you can test your luck if you want to.
Yeah, might as well. Why not?
Okay. So to test your luck during the battle, you can roll 2d6, and it must be 9 or below to be lucky. If it's above 9, you are unlucky.
Well.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Roll 2d6. 6 and a 5.
That's a little too high. Okay.
I'm afraid, yeah, that's a little bit too high. So you were unlucky. So we will have to take another point of stamina away from you. So, on to the next attack round.
2d6
Could you roll
again?
2d6, please, for the enemy? 6 and a 4.
I feel like I will roll better for the enemies than for myself at this point.
It's happened before, mate. I mean, you need a new pair of shoes at this point. It's like you really need some luck. Oh, and by the way, I have to reduce your luck score by 1.
Yep, that's okay.
Sorry, can you roll 2d6 for yourself now, please?
So.
Two and a 3.
Fuck
That gives you a 12. And that's another 2 points that we have to deduct from your stamina score. Do you want to test your luck again or carry on with the next attack round?
Well, tempting fate is kind of my shtick, so I'll test my luck again.
2d6,
2d6
please. A 5 and a 1. You were lucky.
Hey!
So we will give you 1 back. And we will reduce your luck to 7. Okay, next attack round. Can you please roll 2d6 for the enemy, please?
Please make it low.
2 4s. I mean, look, Smu, you walked straight into the first problem, which was a big mammoth with a skill score of 10 when you have a skill score of 7.
Yep.
So
I effectively screwed myself there, so it's okay.
Yeah, I am afraid so. But who knows? It could go your way. Roll 2 dice for yourself, please. A 5 and a 2. Is that? Oh, I don't think so. No, I'm afraid not. 14 is the score, which means they won that attack round. We'll reduce your score to 11. Would you like to test your luck or carry on with the next attack round?
I'll carry on with the next attack round.
Okay, 2d6, please.
Shit, okay. Let me play again. 2.
Did it break? 4 and a 4. That gives them 18. Something really high now, Smu. 2 for yourself, please.
I think I broke it.
Rooting for Smu. A 6 and a 5. That gives you 18 as well. Holy cow. So, you parried blows. No one... no one has any stamina reduced. So let's think about this. The highest you can score is 19 at the moment. So you have to get 19 or sorry, let's think about this. If they get 18, you've got to get 19. All right.
No.
Do you want to carry on with the next attack round or test your luck?
I'll carry on.
Okie dokie. 2d6, please. 4 and a 6 gives them 20. And 2 for yourself, please.
I should have
A
just...
1 and a 3. That gives you 11. They won that attack round.
This is very unfortunate.
That gives you 9 stamina left. Next attack round.
I'll test my luck.
Okay, so 2d6, please. It's got to be 7 or below. It is 7 or below. It is 3, so we will give you a stamina back, take away 1 more luck point, and at this point we'll move on to the next attack round. Please roll 2d6 for the enemy. A 4 and a 3 gives them 17. And if you can roll 2d6 for yourself, please. A 6 and a 1. That gives you 14. I'm afraid they have won the attack round again. Would you like to test your luck?
I think I'm good. I'll go straight for the attack.
Okie dokie. 2d6 for the enemy, please. Oh. It gives them 20.
I think I'll. This will be the quickest round that you've ever played.
It may very well be to be taken out in the first chosen chapter.
That would be funny, actually. Yeah. Knowing my luck, it might actually happen.
Unfortunately, I mean, it is going that way. So there's really not much you can do when you roll such a low skill score in the first bit. You have to try to make your way through the game in a very peaceful, very sort of, non-risk taking way. But how are you supposed to know? What did you say, mate?
It's too late for me to escape, isn't it?
You can't escape unless it actually says so. Oh, hang on. Let me just check. You're at 310 now. Let me just check. Because some of the game books actually allow you to escape by testing your luck.
The chance of me surviving that fight is very fucking low.
Escaping. Where's it gone? On some pages, yeah, on some pages you may be given the option of running away from a battle. This one doesn't this one doesn't give you a choice. So I'm afraid you've got to stick it out to the end.
Oh.
So where were we?
Next round. So I rolled a, what was it? 4?
I'll let you roll for them again anyway, even if it was their roll. So 2d6, please. 6 and a 2 gives them 18. You've got to roll 2 6s. Afraid not. 6 and a 2 gives you 15. So they have won that attack round again. And we'll reduce your stamina score to 4. So either test your luck or next attack round.
Well, I'll go for the next attack round.
2d6, please. 6 and a 1 gives them 17.
I feel like these dice are not my favorites today.
That's better. A 6 and a 4 gives you 17, which means you parry blows. So 2d6 for the enemy, please. A 4. Oh, what is that?
A 4. 2 4s.
I'm going to take it as a 4.
Well, my screen says 2 4s, so.
That gives them 18. And 2d6 for yourself, please.
Not doing it. There you go.
4 and a...
Up.
I'll take your first twice. One. 4 and a 6. That's 17. But even still, they got 18. You got 17. They won that attack round, and you are reduced to 2. If they win the next one,
it's game over.
Yeah.
Testing my luck. Just for the
You're
rolls.
testing your luck now.
Might as well, yeah. Testing my luck.
2d6, please. 6 or below. Ouch.
Well, these fucking dice are not going my way. I'm telling you.
Next attack round, please. 2d6.
I know I'm going to roll higher for the enemy than for myself. I know that for a fact. Okay, maybe not.
2 and a 2 gives them 14. Could this be a comeback for Smu? He's going to hang on with 1 stamina point and beat the shit out of this monster. 2 for yourself, please. It could be.
Could very well be.
You got 18, which means you win that attack round. The first attack round that you've actually scored any attack points. So you can say for definite you at least went out fighting. We've reduced their stamina to 9. If you want to test your luck, you've got to get 5 or below, but it will reduce their stamina by another 2. You're lucky.
Nah, I'm not going to tempt my fate because going below 5 is. Nah, I'm just
with your rolls.
Yeah, with my rolls, I'm worse than some other people I've seen play tabletop. So these rolls are even worse than the ones that throw on Baldur's Gate. That's not saying something.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, Smu. Roll 2d6 for the enemy.
I'll fucking need it.
A 3 and a 3 gives them 16. And then if you can roll 2d6 for yourself, please. A 1 and a 2 gives you 10, which means I'm afraid in lightning speed you have
been slain.
You have been slain in record time.
That is true. That is a record time.
Never before on Read and Roll in the first 4 episodes that there have been, never before has anyone been taken out in the first choice. So, well done. You are in the Hall of Fame.
Nobody will beat that record, I'm afraid.
You never know. You never know, mate. What did you think at home, boys and girls?
Yep, that was fast.
Yeah.
For
unfortunate. Sure. Yes, Abe. I'm giggling too. We're all giggling. We're all friends here. Yes, Hanayama, it escalated super quick.
That's going to be quicker than the US elections, I'm telling you. Whew.
Yeah, you got
Oh, boy.
bipolar disorder.
Tell you what, if it were the other way around, like me rolling the initiative on the attack, it probably would have been better. And then if it would have been the enemy die, it would have been like, yeah, maybe just barely scraping by, Yep. Dang.
Well, at least you know not to take that path next time, unless, of course, you have better stats. And sometimes I will give you the sort of hint. Sometimes it is better to go through the really hard battles because there may be rewards on the next page. So sometimes it's worth going for the battle and sometimes it's not. But you never know until you actually try it and you beat it. So, but unfortunately this time you didn't. You're in the Hall of Fame now. Quickest death in read and roll history.
Relatively quick.
Do you finish this quick for all the ladies?
Well, I'm not a speedster, so take from that what you will.
I like to work myself up a little bit before you start it. That way, you're in, you're out, you're sleeping
in the zone. Yeah, in the zone. Well, I died as I lived. I guess.
Fast.
It
was a pretty big beast to go up against, though. Like, I am very surprised you met that straight away with such a low skill score.
I would have expected a little less like skill points from the mammoth itself, but it is what it is. That's just the pure RNG luck of these kinds of adventures, isn't it?
If you were trapped in the icy wilderness with either a fur trapper or a mammoth, which would you choose? Because I'll guarantee you the ladies would still choose the mammoth.
Yep. Guarantee. It's like the women saying they would rather trust the bear than the man. I'm like,
exactly.
Like, why? Yeah, RNG Jesus is definitely angry with me, Nessie. I agree with that one. Yep.
I swear to God, I don't control any of the dice rolls. It's all in the software.
Let me do a little test roll real quick, just for the rolls. Come on. See? That's one. Let's do another one just to try. RNG Jesus was taking a nap or some shit. Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. RNG Jesus went on vacation. That's what happened. Yeah, even if I would have rolled higher, my skill points would have just screwed me.
That's really what got you. Yep. It was just the simple fact that you had such a low initial skill. Yeah, you weren't getting out of that one.
Well,
anyway, we're going to roll again for your skill, stamina, and luck. So, if you could roll 1d6, please. Hopefully, it's a high one.
It's open.
3 plus the 6, that gives you 9. It's better.
Better than the initial one, so.
And can we have 2d6 for your stamina, please?
I swear, if I get better rolls this time, I'm going to be pissed.
You could still go for the mammoth. It might be worth it.
Could be, yeah. Come on. Click roll. There you go.
A 2 and a 4, that gives you 6 plus the 12, that gives you 18 to start.
Not terrible.
Not terrible. One more than last time. And 1d6 for your luck, please. You're blowing on the dice.
Go on then.
Roll. Okay, 2 plus 6, we've got 8.
Wow.
For your... Yeah, one less than last time. Do you want to take the...
What the...
Do you want to take the same... Did you roll that?
I might have. I don't know.
Okie dokie.
I'll take the pot of the. What was this? You guys skill, stamina, and luck, right? That was the potion, right? I'll take the stamina potion this time.
Okay.
My luck's running up.
You can't take it during a battle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's okay.
You can't eat provisions during a battle either.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. Excuse me.
Don't worry.
Right.
Right.
So, pot of stem. Stem.
Pot of storm.
The pot of starmer.
Yeah. It's the last thing you need. Alright, okay.
So, are you going to choose the mammoth route again, or are you going to try and go across the ice bridge this time?
I'll try the bridge this time.
Okay, here we go then. Turn into 335. The bridge is quite narrow and very slippery. Test your luck. If you are lucky, turn to 41. If you are unlucky, turn to 389. So, to test your luck,
2d6.
throw 2d6, please. And it must be 8 or lower. And it is. Lovely. You can't... Well, you could get a little bit lower than that, but that's a pretty good low score. Right, so turn to 389. Oh.
No, wait, no. I was lucky.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Yeah. Yeah. That was me messing up. Don't worry. I'll do your read.
Finally, a shitty roll saves me. Yeah. No kidding, honey.
Yeah. You get good rolls, and I'm just going to say you were unlucky anyway. 41. You tread carefully over the bridge, safely across the crevasse. You continue your slow trek through the snow. The wind starts to howl, blowing gusts of snow in your face. You put your head down and stride into it. Above the howl of the wind, you suddenly become aware of another sound, the sound of howling wolves. You draw your sword while trying to peer through the snow, as if out of nowhere, 2 snow wolves appear in front of you, hunched ready to pounce. They are completely white except for their blood-red eyes. Suddenly, one leaps at you. Fight them one at a time. So
it's like the average KKK member. Hell yeah!
So we gotta fight them. So we're gonna fight them one at a time.
Mm-hmm. Like
so the
Hollywood
first
movie.
one. Sorry, what did you say?
Like in the Hollywood movie, you wait your fucking turn.
So the first one has got a stamina of 7 and skill of 7 and a stamina of 8. I think you'll fare a little bit better against this enemy.
Yeah, I think so. Like 2d6 for the enemy attack, right?
That's correct. We'll start the first attack round by 2d6 for the enemy. 3 and a 6. Stop rolling high ones for the enemy.
I wish I could have more control over it.
And 5. So the first roll was 16 for them, and you've got 16 on this roll as well, which means you've parried blows.
Parried. Hey.
Yeah, so if you can roll 2d6 again once for the enemy, please.
Hey.
6 and 2 gives them 15. 1 and a 4 for you. Gives you 14. Oh, just about miss. Sorry, you just about missed that one. Yeah, so 16. You can test your luck if you like. 7 or below.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okie dokie. 2d6, please. That'll do.
That'll do.
That's a 5. We'll reduce your luck to 6 and we'll take your stamina back up to 17. 2d6 for the enemy, please. A 4 and a 5. That gives them 16.
So much fun.
And
your fight.
2 for yourself, please. 3 and a 2 gives you 14 again. Unfortunately, they win that attack round, so you are now reduced to 15. You can test your luck or try for the next attack round.
No attack.
2d6, please.
Stop rolling so fucking high.
And a 3.
For fuck's sake. 8.
A 3 and a 5 you rolled, wasn't it? So 17. No, you got 17 that time, so you've actually scored that attack round. We'll reduce their score to 6. If you want to test your luck, you've got to get 6 or lower, and if you are lucky, you will reduce their stamina by another 2.
I'm not going to attempt my fate.
Okie dokie, then 2d6 for the enemy, please. 6 and a 4 gives them 17. And then 2 for yourself, please. A 1 and a 2. That gives you 12. I'm afraid they won that attack round. You can test your luck or try for the next attack round.
I'll test my luck just to see what happens.
2d6, please. 6 or below. It is. No?
Nope.
Yes?
Yep,
yes. It is. Even if you'd have rolled that now, you'd have still been lucky. So we'll bring your stamina score back up to 14, and if you can roll 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Please be low. 7.
A 6 and a 1. That's not bad. Gives them 14. And 2d6 for yourself, please. 5 and a 5. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking on gas. That's 19. Will reduce their stamina score to 4. You can test your luck or try for the next round.
You need to have below 5 then, right?
Yeah, 5 or below if you're testing the...
No, I'm going to attack. Screw it.
2d6, please.
Come on.
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Gives them 16. And 2 3s for you.
15. Not enough.
Not enough, I'm afraid. And you're doing the quick maths now. You're quicker than me in my typing. Do you want to test your luck?
Nah, I'm gonna go straight into the next round.
Do it.
Oh wait, no, that's too many. Hang on. Okay, never mind. It actually did it.
2 and a 5 gives them 14. And 2 for yourself, please.
System.
A 3 and a 1 gives them... Sorry, gives you 13. So I'm afraid they got the attack round. You can test your luck or go for the next attack round.
Go for the next round.
Go for it. 2d6. Three and a 1 gives them 11. That's much better. 2 for yourself, please. 5 and a 2. That gives you 16, which means that we will reduce their stamina to 2.
To 2.
To 2.
Next round.
Okay. 2d6.
Please be low. Please be low. Fuck.
I'm going to take it as a 2 and a 6. That's what I see on my screen.
It says
anyway.
2 and 6 on my screen too. So.
Yeah. Gives 15. 2 for yourself, please. I see a 6 and a 6 there.
Yep. That's what I have to. Wow. Game.
Gives you 21, which means that you've destroyed the first wolf, and now it's on to the second wolf. So that's 10 rounds that you went through for the first wolf.
Could be worse. Right.
2d6 for the enemy, please.
Rolling.
6 and a 2 for them, gives them 15. And 2 for yourself, please. Six and a 2 for you.
Uh-huh.
That means you won that attack round. Nice. Nice.
Alrighty, next round. Please be low. Please be low.
As above, as below. Gives them 10.
Well, the
2 for yourself, please.
Is rolling 2 1s.
6 and a 4. Looks like you're doing much better with the dice rolls now. Gives you 19. Yeah. Take
looks
them
like
down to 3. Sorry, what did you say?
Looks like I'm motivated. It's like, yeah! Kill them all! Do the wolves have the high ground by any chance? Because goddamn. Well, then Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That gives them 14, and if you can roll 2 for yourself, please.
Already on it. Come on.
Two and a 5 gives you 16. You won that attack round. If you were to test your luck now, and you were lucky, you would destroy the monster. But you could be generally lucky with the dice roll on the next attack round anyway.
I'll do the luck. Just because I like tempt myself. 2d6, right?
Mm-hmm. 5 or below.
That was 1. Roll again. Hang on. Let me there you go. Let's ignore that one. What the heck? Why is it doing that? I clicked 2. There you go.
A 1 and a 1. That's what I see.
Wow. Yep. 1 and a 1.
Which means that you were lucky. Next time you've got to get 4. And well done. You've destroyed both of the wolves, and you can crack on with the with the game.
Fuck. It would have been awkward dying again in the first round. That would have been like embarrassing.
That would have been like the ultimate Hall of Fame. You're going to be a YouTube short at that point.
Yep. Speed run to failure.
Now, I will allow you, if you like, to eat some provisions. Bring back some of that.
Yeah,
you know,
I'll have some of those provisions just to bump up my health a little bit.
So, do you want to eat 1 or 2?
2.
Okie dokie. We'll bring your provisions down to 8, and we'll bring your stamina back up to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Unfortunately, we can't bring your luck up yet.
Well,
but
I'll just say this: luck has never been in my favor. So
may the dice be in your favor throughout the rest of the game.
Amen to that.
So let's just have a quick look at what you were saying in the chat. Yeah, critical. These palamutes.
Rogue. Mm-hmm. They've gone rogue, definitely.
With luck like this, bet on Liverpool winning for me. We play them Sunday.
Don't tempt fate, Davey.
Cooking with gas, not necessarily fire. Yeah, exactly.
I suppose, yeah.
I mean, I think I'd rather cook with gas, like one of those camping stoves, if I was on an ice sheet, rather than a fire. Like a bare naked fire. Anyway.
Might as well do it, you know. Attempt everything. All right.
Let's get on with it then. So, you won. Congratulations. Let's turn to 202. You step past the bodies of the wolves and continue your journey through the swirling snow. The climb becomes steeper and the going is slow. The snow is beginning to fall heavily, swirling around in the strong wind. A blizzard is starting. If you wish to use your sword to dig a shelter in the snow, turn to 281. If you would rather press on, turn to 229.
I'll do it. Dig a shelter.
That sounds like a good idea if a blizzard is coming. You hurriedly cut blocks of ice out of the mountainside and build a makeshift igloo. You crawl into it as the blizzard blows down the mountain with ferocious power. Your body heat is retained inside the igloo and you keep warm. However, you must eat 2 portions of your provisions to regain your strength after the tiring walk and the effort of building the igloo. So eat 2 portions of your provisions, but it does not increase your stamina. And which doesn't matter anyway, because you
just did that.
An hour later, the blizzard dies down, and you crawl out of your shelter to continue your quest. So I'm just going to go back to the sheet. You've got to eat the 2 provisions, I'm afraid. So we've reduced that down to 6. Okie dokie. Yeah, sorry about that, mate. Sometimes the choices are the choices.
That is true.
Underneath an overhanging rock, you see a small wooden hut built against the side of the mountain. Its roof is piled high with snow, and long icicles hang down from the window ledges. You see a set of deep footprints leading from the hut up the mountainside. If you wish to enter the hut, turn to 36. If you would rather follow the footprints in the snow, turn to 190.
I'll enter the hut.
Okay. The front door of the hut is frozen shut and you have to batter it down with your shoulder. To open it, there is only one room inside the hut containing belongings of a fur trapper. Traps, furs and sacks are stacked in the corner of a room. A wooden bed, a table, chair and some cooking utensils show sign of recent use, and the ashes in the fire are still warm. If you wish to put some logs on the fire and warm up the cold stew in one of the pans, turn to 118. If you would rather leave the hut and continue your quest, turn to 192.
I'll continue.
Okie dokie. As you are about to leave the hut, you catch sight of some weapons lying under the bed. If you wish to take a couple of them with you, turn to 255. If you do not wish to be encumbered by the additional weight, and would rather leave without the weapons, turn to 263.
Picking up the weapons doesn't change anything, right? This will be established.
Not particularly.
Okay. I would it's probably wise to travel light, so I'll do 263.
So there may be points further on in the story where you have to drop items to pick new items up.
I'll travel light, so go.
Okie dokie. 263. Outside again, in the deep snow, you set off and trek up the mountainside, following the footprints in the snow. So you turn to 190 anyway. The high altitude and thin atmosphere make you pant for breath as you continue your steady climb. Lose 1 stamina point. Ooh, unlucky. So let's just alter that. Where's the music stopped? The music's not supposed to stop.
Damn it, Bobby.
Suddenly
Bobby.
you...
It sounds like dubstep.
Sorry, what?
It sounds like dubstep. Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. Turn off the music. It sounds like that dubstep.
It sounds like toilet sounds.
Is any... I keep getting like a sound dipping when I speak at the same time as you. Let me just...
You changed your mic settings recently?
Well, actually, it's you that I'm talking about. So I'm going to turn your mic volume up in the background and take away the auto adjust.
How's this? Because I did the automatic mic gain. Maybe that helps.
And I'm just going to turn you up a little bit. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Might turn it up a little bit more, actually. Now, hopefully, when I talk and you talk at the same time, it won't make you duck behind me. I feel like I keep squashing everything you're saying.
That should be fine, though. I think.
Right, so suddenly
we lost
you
one
hear
stamina.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Suddenly you hear the sound of a human voice followed by a ferocious roar. Not far ahead, you yell, grrr.
It's Joe Hendry. Run! It's...
Not far ahead, you see a fur trapper fighting for his life against the gigantic bear-like beast with long white fur and sharp teeth protruding from its drawers. Drawers? Yes, protruding from its jaws. It is the killer beast that you have been hunting, the abominable Yeti. You watch the unfortunate trapper being gashed by the Yeti's claws and falling face down in the snow. Incensed by the vicious attack, you scream at the Yeti and run through the snow to attack it. Turn to 77.
Allahu Akbar!
Are you carrying a spear? If you are, turn to 391. If you do not have a spear, turn to 370.
How big is it? I'm not a spear chucker. How dare you?
You could have been, but you haven't found it yet. Well, you didn't pick up the spear from underneath the bed.
Nope, I did not.
I did not.
I did not. I did not.
It's not true. It's bullshit.
Shit.
I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
If you have frostbite in your sword arm, turn to 195. Otherwise, turn to 249.
No,
so you, yeah, exactly. Gripping the shaft tightly, you pull back. Hang on. You don't have the spear. Did I press the wrong one? Surely. Let's go back to 192.
From his drawers, is he happy to see you, or?
You went on without being encumbered. We went back out in the snow again. You lost a stamina point.
I do not
Are
have
you carrying
the
a
spear.
spear? If you are, turn to 391. If you do not have the spear, turn to 378. That was the one.
There you go.
So you draw your sword and lunge
Fuck
at the
me.
huge white beast. Time to kill a yeti, my good man.
I can't go back before the combat, right?
There's nowhere to go.
Okay, well, then
So
fuck it. Let's go for it.
Yeah, to use backtrack at this point,
Would be useless.
you wouldn't be able to do anything. You wouldn't be able to change anything, I'm afraid.
That's okay. That's okay. Then I'll face my consequences.
Very good, very good. So here we go then.
12
You're
stamina.
facing against the...
That's a tough bugger.
It is. It's tougher than the other one that you faced, the mammoth. This one has a skill of 11 and stamina of 12. So we will start the attack rounds by rolling 2 for the enemy, please. That's a 4 and a 4. Gives them 19. And 2 for yourself. I'll take that as a 5 and a 6. That gives you 20. Well done.
Hey.
That means we take 2 off them. You can test your luck if you like, but you've got to roll 2d6 and get 4 or less.
Now I'll do the next attack round.
Do it. 3 and a 2. Gives them 16.
Where were these rolls before? Come on.
2 for yourself.
Come on.
3 and a 5 gives you 17. Oh, just by the skin of your teeth yet again. And we take another 2 off the Yeti. 2 for them, please.
Abe's like, did I beat the Yeti? Mm. If it's a Skoda, maybe. Arguably the dumbest name for a car. 1 and a 6. Says on my end.
That's right. That gives them 18. 2 for yourself, please.
The blue Yeti, yes.
A 1
6.
and a 5 gives you 15. They got that attack round.
Dang it.
God damn it, Bobby.
Damn it,
Why are
Bobby.
you wearing a Yeti suit?
I should have taken some pocket sand with me.
2 for the enemy.
Come on. Come on.
Do it.
Do it now, computer. 7.
Everything is computer.
Have you heard that Arnold Schwarzenegger actually bought the tank that he used to ride in the Austrian army?
No way. That's awesome.
20,000 quid.
Is that it?
$20,000 he paid for it.
Wow. That's a shockingly low amount.
4. Just like my dice roll. Oh, jeez.
I'm afraid they won that attack round, so we'll reduce your score to 13. 2 for them, please.
2 for 2 so far, so... Come on. Come on! Do it! Come on, you stupid website. Yeah!
Rolls the dice! 3 and a 1. That's not bad. 15.
Oh shit, I only rolled 1.
That's okay. Wait for them to clear. Wait for that one to clear. Okay, and then roll 2.
That one... What? Hang on a second. I call bullshit. There you go. Let's go. This one. I'm clicking faster than the website wants me to. Come on. There you go.
A 5 and a 2. That gives you 16. Good job. You won that attack round.
Nice.
We'll reduce them to 6.
Good.
Do it again.
Let's do it.
5 and a 4. That gives them 20. Oh. Got to get something high this time. I don't think that's going to do it,
Say
mate.
less.
14 for you, 20 for them. They won that attack round. Brings you down to 11. Go again. 2d6. 3 and a 3 gives them 17. And 2 for yourself, please. 6 and a 4. That's much better. 19. Reduce them to 4. Got 2 attack rounds. If you're successful, got 2 attack rounds left.
Or 2 to die. Well, that's 2 and 3 on my end.
I'm sure it is. I'm taking it as a 2 and a 3 anyway. Gives them 16. You can roll 2 for yourself, please.
Please be good. Please be good.
Three and a 3. That'll do, I think.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
Whoa. Fuck, because he's higher. Ah.
Just by 1, I'm afraid.
Dang it. Damn it, Bobby.
Next attack round, please. 2d6.
Shut up, Hanayama. See what you're typing in the chat.
A 4 and a 2 gives them 17. And 2 for yourself, please. 2 and a 4 gives you 15, which I'm afraid
It's not
means
enough.
they won that attack round.
Hey, Bruce.
Bruce, welcome.
3-3.
3 and a 3 gives them 17.
Give me something good. Give me something good. Give me something good. Come on.
A 4 and a 3 gives you 60. Oh my gosh. I'm afraid not. They won that attack round. You got 1 less than them again.
I call bullshit on that one.
5 and a 1 gives them 17. That's 3 17s in a row for them. And a 5 and a 4 gives you 18. Good job. You win that attack round. We'll bring them down to 4. I mean, you are on pretty... Sorry, bring them down to 2. You are on pretty equal pegging... pegging at the moment. And it's a bit touch and go. I mean, could be either one of you at the moment.
7.
Yep, that gives them 18. And if you can roll 2d6 for yourself, please. 6 and a 2 gives you 17. They won that attack round. Gives you 3 stamina. 2d6 for the enemy, please. Come on, man.
Close.
I'm rooting for you, Smu. Rooting for Smu.
I do better dice rolls for the enemies than for myself. Fucking bullshit.
Well, it's been consistently 17s and 18s over the last,
It has been, yeah.
you know,
7.
good few rolls.
7.
Yeah.
Oh.
5 and a 2. Oh my god.
I'm gonna die.
It's still touch and
Close.
go.
It's close.
It's still touch and go. You're on 1, they're on 2. This is a nail biter. 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Come on, be a shitty throw for once. Come on. Be a shitty throw for once. Oh no.
6 and a 4 gives them 21. And 2 for yourself, please. 1 and a 4 gives you 14.
And I'm dead.
I'm afraid.
It's game over again.
It is. Game over, I'm afraid.
What a shame.
It's the luck of the roll, mate. It's all that's why it's called Read and Roll. Because, you know, it's the absolute luck of the roll.
Yep.
What's Hanayama-san saying? What does that all mean?
If even the fold wheel won't fold. Well, yeah, he's not wrong.
I will take your fucking word for it. Let's say hello to some of the chat. Hello, Bruce. Good to see you, mate.
Good to see you.
Smu woo. There's a daily dysfunction. I think she's trying to get one of us to say it. Atom, welcome to the stream, mate. And Tomby, hello, thank you for joining us. I believe this may have been a Tomby raid.
That was the raid, yeah. It was the raid.
Yes, and thank you, Tomby. As I would usually say myself, you know, do all the things and the stuff, the nice stuff. You know, subscribe, click the bell, get a thumb, shove it up in there.
Pimp slap the like button.
Pimp slap that like button with a wet hand of olive oil, Rick Cleary. Good to see you. And Tim Hayes.
Hey, Tim Hayes. What's up?
Good to see you, mate. I haven't seen you in a minute. Good minute.
Tim, to answer your question, I am actually from Germany. My dad is Scottish and my mom's German. So, yeah, that's where the unique accent comes from.
Where are you from? You have an interesting accent.
Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Nacho?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you go, Cat Nacho? Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Tom B.
Yes, Tim. It's Tom B, not to me. Yeah.
To me.
That's actually what my daughter called him when she first read his name, to me. And it's like, no, it's Tomby.
Well, the AI still struggles with Tommy's name. Sometimes it says Tomby, but I think Suno actually realized that they fucked up the name, so they actually corrected it.
Oh, very good. Good for them.
Smart AI.
Smart AI.
Smart. A bit too smart for my
liking. You've died twice.
Mm-hmm.
There's still plenty of time left to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go back to chapter 1.
Yes, sir.
And surely we'll be able to fly through some of these chapters and maybe make some different choices this time. But before we do anything, we're going to re-roll for your stats. So 1d6, please, for your initial skill.
Good God, I hope it's going to be a high number for change. Come on. if it goes according to 3, well, that's okay. I'm okay.
That's all right. Same as last time. 2d6 for your stamina, please.
My mouse go there. I'm not in the States, Tim, no, but I'm planning to move there at some point because my country is beyond saving at this point.
Same as here, mate.
Yep.
6 and a 3, that's 9, plus the 12, that's 21.
Nice. I'm improving my stamina for some odd reason. Wonder what my luck's going to be. 1d6.
A 6. That's what we're rooting for. A 6.
Come on. 1d6. Fuck. 6 See, my luck's going lower and lower, but everything else is up. Fucking hell,
That's
man.
what you started on your first round.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you had 7 luck.
7 was my first one.
So we'll go all the way back to chapter 1. Let's take away the the adventure sheet.
Give Big Joe a pecker on the cheek and make my way.
Yeah, give Big Jim,
Wow.
Big Jim a peck on the cheek again. Off
Love
you
you, Jim.
pop.
Yeah, Damon.
Love you.
Love you, bye.
So,
I walk around the crevasse.
you're going to
Again?
walk around the crevasse and face against the mammoth.
Oh, fuck me, no. I wanted to. No, I'll go across the bridge. Fuck the mammoth. Fuck that mammoth. Nah,
Right in
I'll
his
cross the
butt.
bridge.
Okay.
Up your butt.
Ice bridge it is. Bridge
I'll
is
test my luck,
quite
of course.
slippery. Test your luck. 1d6.
Oh boy.
7 or below. Oh, hang
Easy.
on. Sorry. Testing your luck is 2d6.
2.
My
I was supposed to say
apologies.
it.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Say less.
It's still low enough. So, I'm reducing your skill score to... Sorry. I'm reducing your luck score from 7 to 6. And we will carry on. You were lucky.
Yeah.
You tread carefully over the bridge, safely across the crevasse. 2, 1, 2. Oh, it's the
Wharfs.
snow wolves.
It's the wharfs again. It's the wharfs again. Damn it. Well,
And
off we
do you
go.
know what? There's no escape from these bloody things either.
Yep.
Yeah.
stuck fighting them.
These assholes again. Right.
All right.
Let's get your adventure sheet up. You've got 21 stamina though. So, you know,
That's promising.
the first
Unless I
one
fuck up every
has
roll. 7.
stamina of 8, skill of 6, sorry, 7.
Yep.
So start the first attack round. You know the drill, 2d6.
Yes, sir.
2 and a 4. Gives them 13. A 3 and a 2 gives you 14. Good job.
Barely scraping by.
Barely scraping.
Barely
Okay.
scraping by.
You can test your luck if you want.
Nope, I won't even bother.
No, okay. That's 13 for them again. 6 and a
Hey.
5, nice. These are better
go.
rolls. That's 20 for you. That means
Fuck
that
yeah.
you won that attack round. That reduces the first wolf's stamina to 4. 2 for the enemy, please. 4
10.
and a 6. Gives them 17. 6 and a 1 gives you 16. Oh, I'm afraid they won that attack round.
Well, all right.
2 for the
next
enemy.
round. Stop rolling so good. Jeez.
I have to take that as a 5 and a 6 because it's close, way closer to the 6. That gives
It
them
is.
18. 2 for yourself. 3 and a 2. That gives you 14. I'm afraid they won that attack round again.
Fuck you, dice. You're going against me. You're detracting against me again.
Fuck off, dice.
Fuck off, dice. Fuck. Look,
2 and
that's
4.
That's,
That's better.
that's way better.
That gives them 13. And you
There
got
you
a
go.
5 and a 6. There we go. Gives you 20. You won that attack round.
Let's go.
First wolf is now at 2 stamina. 2d6, please. 2 and a 4. Gives them 13.
Could be worse.
Could be.
Come on.
4 and a 2. Gives you 15. That means you win that attack round. That means you.
What was the first?
You've destroyed the first wolf.
Effortlessly, I should add.
It was a pretty effortless run, that one.
That was pretty good, yeah. Right, round 2. 2d6.
Second wolf. Snake eyes. Gives them 9. 4 and a 1. Gives you 14. You win that attack round. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Brings them down to 5.
Continue on.
Do it.
Do it. Do 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 do. Dwarfs.
4 and a 6 gives them 17.
The RNG and dice, yeah. You're not wrong, Rick. The RNG and dice.
6 and a 4. Nice, gives you 19. You won again.
You win again. So you win again.
4 and a 3 gives them 14. Trust you to be in a 2-2.
2-2.
I'm afraid you got 13 for that one. They won that attack round. Brings you down to 15 stamina.
That's fair.
Two and a 6 gives them 15. 4 and a 4 gives you 17. Well done. You win that attack round.
1 hit points. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, you could test your luck.
You know what? It is below 6, right?
6 or below.
Yeah, I'll go for it. 2d6.
On 2d6, yeah. Womp womp. Well, you could still win on this next attack round.
Yep. Works for me. 2d6.
4 and a 2 gives them 13. 6 and a 4 gives you 19. That means you win the attack round. Well done. You beat the wolves. The wolves. They're done. They're dead. They're lying in the snow. They're bleeding. Just what you needed. Oh, by the way, we never actually spoke about the potion that you wanted to take with you this time. Which potion do you want?
What did I take last time? Stamina, right? I'll take this pot of stamina.
It was it was luck the first time. It was stamina the second time. You want to take the stamina again?
Yeah, stamina again. Just to be on the safe side.
Excellent. Okay. So, you can eat provisions at this time.
I'll eat 1 provision. 1.
Oh, actually, I've got to restore that back to 10. Actually, now 9. So, 1 provision brings you up to 19.
Okay.
Lovely. There we go. And so, we are...
They're more dead than Elvis. Yep, but there they are. Like 202.
Do you know what? I nearly cancelled out of the stream for a second then. Luckily, it says, "Are you sure you want to leave?"
You sure about that? You sure about that?
They're more dead than Elvis. Yeah.
That they are.
Wolf nipple chips. Get them all they're hot. They're lovely. Now he's rolling higher. Yes, I mean, he's been doing a lot better on the rolls this round. A lot better.
Way better than last time. All right, let's
continue on. Turn to 202. We will carry on. Do you want to dig a shelter again?
Yes, I'll dig a shelter again.
Okay. You've got to eat 2 more provisions.
That's fair. That's fair.
So that brings your provisions down to 7. Doesn't give you any more stamina though. We'll turn to 169. So, underneath
enter the hut again.
Okay.
I would rather leave the hut again.
Okay.
Take the weapons.
You take a warhammer and a spear before leaving the hut. Okay.
Yes. I'm learning. I'm learning.
And this is how it makes it fun. Because you've already played the game a couple of times now. You're having a little bit of a different experience than previous players, because they tended to go on a little bit longer before they had to replay the game. You've had the luxury of playing it
over
3 times
and over again
in rapid succession. So you have a warhammer and a spear. You're no doubt destined to become a spear chucker.
Right, let's leave the hut.
Once again, outside in the deep snow, you set off up the mountainside. The altitude is high, you lose 1 stamina point, and you've got to attack the Yeti. But things are different this time, I think. So, just quickly, we'll lose 1 stamina point.
Hunting the Yeti.
Are you carrying the spear?
Yes.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Do
you have frostbite in your sword arm? No.
Oh.
Gripping the shaft tightly, you pull back the skin. No, your arm, and hurl the spear at the snarling Yeti. Roll 1 die. If you roll a 1, turn to 157. If you roll a 2 or greater, turn to 219.
It's one d6, right? 5.
You rolled a 2 or greater. So at this point, I'm just going to take down what chapter you're on in the adventure sheet. So you rolled a 5, which was 2 or greater. The spear flies through the air and thuds into the Yeti's shaggy chest. It roars in pain, but does not fall. You quickly draw your sword to fight the enraged beast. So this time, because you had the spear, the spear, you got the. It seems like you were lucky, and you've reduced already the Yeti's stamina to 9. So
and the skill has dropped too.
Is that so?
I think the skill was 11 last time. I'm pretty sure.
You know what? I think you might be absolutely right. So
because he's in pain, the skill may have dropped a little bit.
I think you were absolutely right. So here we go then. Okay. We will start a new battle, and to start the battle, it's the 2d6, please.
Come on.
A 2 and a 3 gives them 15. 2 for yourself. A 4 and a 6. These are better rolls. Much better rolls.
That makes this fight a lot easier. Jesus.
A lot easier. Do it. 3 and a 1 gives them 14.
Three
and a 2 gives you 14, which means you parry blows.
Hey. 6 and a 2.
6 and 2, 18.
6 and 4.
Gives you 19. Nice.
It's going to be another close one, I think.
Well, I mean, you've got 18 current stamina, so you've got a long way to go before...
I've finished out. That's good.
Six and a 1 gives them 17. 3 and a 6 gives you 18. Nice.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Chipping him down slowly.
Yeah. Okay. 5 extra. That means 15.
Yep.
Okay. 9.
Good job. That gives you 18 against 15. You've got to get one more hit on the Yeti, and you've won.
No, I
you
believe
could try
in
your luck.
I actually do. Yeah. 2d6. No, I just believe in
Is
Joe
this
Henry.
trying your luck?
Yes, try my luck.
Well done. Then, in that case, you were lucky. Believing in Joe Hendry worked. And you've destroyed
the Yeti. Wow.
Yes.
The difference this time, though. My God.
So well done, mate. You did destroy the Yeti, and pretty quickly this time. Yep, as you said. Well done. So congratulations.
I didn't pull a Galadriel, though. I didn't kill it. It's no in under 3 seconds.
Now, I'm curious. I wonder if we get to the next chapter, you get to take the spear with you, or whether I've got to remove it from your...
I'm curious about that too. I'll probably have to roll for it.
Who knows?
Probably have to roll for it.
Right, so turn to 67.
Uh-huh.
You kneel down beside the first... You see, now this is... We've got a bigger paragraph now, so that means that we've progressed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You kneel down beside the fur trapper and turn him over slowly. His eyes are barely open and blood trickles from the corner of his mouth. The Yeti has gouged deep wounds into his chest, and you realize that there is no hope of saving him. With a great effort, he reaches up and grabs you around the neck, pulling you down so that you can hear his dying words. He thanks you for trying to save him and insists on telling you his secret. In terrible pain, he struggles to whisper his story. He tells you that he's lived in the mountains for most of his life, hunting animals and trading their furs. But for the last 5 years, he's been searching for the legendary Crystal Caves. These caves have been cut out of a glacier and by the followers of the Snow Witch, a beautiful yet evil sorceress who is trying to use her dark powers to bring on an ice age so that she can rule supreme over the whole world. The entrance to the Crystal Caves is high up on this very mountain. It is open but is hidden by an illusion. The unfortunate fur trapper found it by accident only yesterday when he saw one of the Snow Witch's warriors seemingly walk straight through an ice wall and disappear. The trapper left a piece of fur hanging over the entrance so that he could find it the next day. Sadly, the Yeti has put an end to his hopes. He asks you to enter the caves and slay the vile Snow Witch and leave her followers without their leader. There are legends about great treasures being frozen into the walls of the Snow Witch's lair, which would provide ample reward. The fur trapper suddenly grips you hard. You know,
Oh my.
sometimes
Sexual harassment.
Someone had a lot of fun writing this one. Gripping the shaft, pulling it back, you know, all that fun. Anyway, the fur trapper suddenly grips you hard and then falls back silently into the snow. He's dead. He's dead. Dead.
Dead.
You cover him with snow before deciding what to do. 50 gold pieces await you if you return with evidence of the Yeti's death to Big Jim's son. But the thought of a quest through the crystal caves beneath Icefinger Mountains excites you, and you decide to set off to find them. Let's have a look. So, I think I've got to take the spear away from you.
Because I used it, so might as well.
Yeah. Right, so. Now, would you like to use any of your provisions to bring up your stamina?
Yes. One provision to bring it up to 20.
Well, no, because you're on at 18 at the moment.
It will heal.
It will bring you
right?
back up to 21. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Might as well be fully healed.
Indeedly doodly. And also, if you ever run out of the provisions, you've got the potion of stamina as well.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Let's crack on with the adventure. So, now that the snow has stopped falling, the sky is clear and blue, the air is cold and crisp, and the snow crunches beneath your feet. Slowly, you make your way up the mountainside, looking for the cave entrance marker left by the fur trapper. Suddenly, you hear a distant rumbling from above, the terrifying sound of an avalanche. Test your luck. If you are lucky, turn to 163. If you are unlucky, turn to 109. So, let's bring up the adventure sheet. You've got 4 luck. Test your luck. 2d6, please. Oh, you lucky bastard.
I can't believe it. I expected to fail that one. Honestly, I did.
Well, your luck is slowly running out, mate. You've got 3 left. Well done, though. You were lucky. Turn to 163. You look up and see great cascades of snow tumbling down the mountain. Fortunately, the avalanche sweeps down a ridge adjacent to the one you are climbing. You make your way slowly up the mountain until you reach a rock face which is too steep to climb. You walk around the side until you see a massive wall of ice which completely blocks a gully between 2 peaks of the mountain, the glacier. Your heart leaps as you catch sight of a piece of fur hanging on the wall by the ice trapper. No, ice by the trapper. Yeah, sorry. The ice trapper. It's like when you want to try and catch iced tea.
You strapper.
No, get it. Ice tea wrapper. Never mind. Although you cannot see the entrance, you walk straight ahead. You shut your eyes as you think you are about to walk into the wall of ice, but you walk straight through the illusion and find yourself inside a long tunnel carved into the ice. You walk down it and soon arrive at a T-junction. If you wish to turn left, turn to 395. If you wish to turn right, turn to 215.
Let's turn right.
Let me just log down where you are. So you're turning right. Okay. Yep. 215. Tunnel opens out into a small cavern which is empty apart from a brass bowl resting on top of an ice plinth. The bowl contains a yellow liquid and a wooden ladle. If you wish to drink some of the liquid, turn to 24. If you would rather walk back out of the cavern without drinking the liquid, turn to 56.
You know what? YOLO. Let's drink.
You're going to drink it? Okie dokie. 24, here we come.
It's probably troll piss, isn't it?
It smells like piss. It's probably piss.
It's Pisswasser.
The liquid sends a glow through your body and you feel wonderfully warm. You have swallowed a potion made by the Snow Witch that keeps her followers from feeling the cold. Add 3 stamina points. The potion also cures frostbite. Any skill points that you may have lost because of frostbite are now restored. With renewed vigor, you walk back out of the cavern. Turn to 56. So, I'm afraid you've already got top marks for your stamina, and you didn't lose any skill, so it doesn't really do anything apart from make you glow.
Just warm me up. It makes me. I'm a glowy.
Exactly.
He's a fed. Stop him.
So, we'll carry on to 56. You walk past the entrance tunnel on your left and continue down the main tunnel. Turn to 395. Okay, the tunnel bends around to the right. As you turn the corner, you almost bump into a tall, pale-skinned humanoid coming the other way. He is wearing a white cloak with a hood pulled over his head. He is a mountain elf, one of the Snow Witch's followers. Will you nod your head at him nonchalantly? Tell him... Hang on. Nod your head at him and by nonchalantly.
Walk by nonchalantly. It probably says walk by nonchalantly.
It probably is, yeah. I'm going to add that there.
Yeah.
Wallach. Means... Yeah. So, tell him you have come to join the Snow Witch's followers or attack him with your sword. Which one would you like to do?
Considering it's a snow elf.
And one of the Snow Witch's followers.
That's true. They might be powerful, so I'll try and convince him that I want to become one of her followers. Just so I have a bit of leverage, you know.
The mountain elf looks at you in disbelief and says, "Nobody of good heart would wish to join the Snow Witch. I'm only here because of this." Throwing back his hood, the elf reveals a metal collar around his neck which glows in the semi-darkness. "Only the obedience collar makes me serve her," he continues in a dour voice. If you wish to reiterate your desire to join the Snow Witch, turn to 22. If you would rather change your story and tell the elf that you intend to slay her, turn to 264.
Slay her? No, I'm going to reiterate my story.
Queen.
The Slay Queen. I'm going to reiterate my story. I'll stick with it.
Okie dokie. The mountain elf shrugs his shoulders and says, "Well, I don't say... Oh, well...
Well, don't say
put my teeth back in."
Yeah. Well, don't say I didn't warn you, mate. You won't get a chance to change your mind once you are wearing the obedience collar. Follow the tunnel to where it branches and take the right fork. Good luck.
So
thank the elf for his advice. Go ahead.
Yes, that's right. You thank the elf for his advice and set off again. 136. So, if you like, I think I'll allow you to use your backtrack if you want to change your answer.
I think I'll change my answer, actually.
So
I want to see what he says when you actually explain what it... Because I don't think the elf is that evil.
Okay, then. If you would rather change your story and tell the elf... so let me bring up this sheet. I'm going to take away your backtrack. You've used that now. Don't forget, you've still got 2 lifelines. Ask the audience and phone a friend. So let's change your choice. The mountain elf looks at you and smiles. "Now you're talking," he says. "Kill her and free us. Here, take my cloak to disguise yourself and follow this until it branches. Take the right-hand fork. Good luck." You shake the elf's hand and turn off down the tunnel.
So that gives me the cloak then, right? Oh,
You
shit.
soon arrive a fork in the tunnel that the mountain elf mentioned, and deciding to take his advice, you turn that way. Okay. Further ahead, in the left-hand wall of the tunnel, you see a gap. You walk up to it and peer round to see a cave in which a Neanderthal is stripping the skin off a moose, making it ready for the large simmering stew pot behind him. He is working very slowly and being yelled at by a gnome cook who is wearing a white apron and waving a wooden spoon in the air. If you wish to enter the crude kitchen, turn to 95. If you would rather creep past the entrance, turn to 267.
I would rather creep past.
Okay. You wait until the gnome and Neanderthal look away before running past the cave opening. And on down the tunnel. Now, like I've said, don't forget. Sometimes it's better to actually face some of these creatures rather than run away from them, because, as it said in the beginning, you may progress through the story to where you need to get to, but you may miss out on finding certain things. Anyway, in the distance you hear chanting voices. Before long, the tunnel ends at the entrance to a large cavern. Starting to get a theme here of large caverns, of maybe a snow witch of some kind. Anyway, kneeling down before an ice effigy in the shape of a demon, their hooded faces pressed to the ice floor in worship, are 10 of the Snow Witch's followers. There are 2 exits from the cave, one to your left and one to your right. If you're wearing a cloak, turn to 384. If you're not, turn to 260. You are, so turn to 384. Yep. You pull down the hood of your cloak as far as possible and walk towards the tunnel exit on your right. Test your luck. If you are lucky, turn to 295. If you are not, turn to 370. So roll 2d6, please. Try and get 3 or below. Afraid not, my friend. And so we'll reduce your luck to 2. You were not lucky, so we will turn to 370. You are almost at the entrance to the tunnel when the worshippers stop their chanting. They stand up and one of them calls out to you, asking why you did not stop to sing the praises of the Frozen One. If you have a magic flute and can tell them that you have been ordered to go play it for the Snow Witch, turn to 31.
I don't have that flute, I think, right?
No, you don't. Otherwise, you may either fight them or try to run for the tunnel.
Well, it's 10, right? Is it 10
what do you
enemies?
mean? There's 10 of them. Yes.
10 of them. Okay. I'll try and run for the tunnel for the time being. I mean, being chased is probably not a great idea, but maybe there's an option for me to get rid of them in one fell swoop. I'm hoping, at least. I'm hoping.
The followers are a group of goblins, orcs, and Neanderthals. As you make a run for it, the 2 who are nearest to you try to stop you. One cracks his whip, trying to wrap it round your legs, while the other aims a dart at you. Test your luck. If you are lucky, turn to 226. If you are not, turn to 340. Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. But you were not lucky. After 2d6. On a luck score of 2. So 340. If the number you rolled was odd... I didn't actually see it. If the number you rolled was odd, the dart misses you, but the whip curls. Was it odd?
Well, 9 is an odd number, isn't it?
9? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I can check, you know, Smu. I'm trusting you.
6 and 3. I had.
Okay. It was 9. So if the number was odd, the dart misses you, but the whip curls itself around your left ankle, sending you crashing to the floor. Turn to 108. The followers pick you up and carry you over to a circle of ice, dyed blue, in which the effigy stands. Amid wails and wild shouting, they throw you into the blue circle. The effigy immediately jerks its frozen limbs into motion. You have unleashed the power of an ice demon. And so, you've got to fight the ice demon, but there are some additional rules here. In addition to its normal attack, throw 1 die every attack round for the jet of freezing gas that shoots out from its nostrils. On a roll of 1, 2, or 3, the gas will hit you and reduce your stamina by 1 point. But on a roll of 4, 5, and 6, the gas will miss you. So,
okay. Let's start the attack.
Just a second, let's get the scores in. So he's got a skill score of 9 and 11 stamina. So the way that this will work, it will be 2d6 for you, 2d6 for yourself. Sorry, 2d6 one, right? For him, 2d6 for you, and then when we've deducted that score, whichever one, we've still got to roll another. Is it? Yeah, 1 die.
1, right?
Yeah. So roll 2d6 to start, please.
Come on, system. Get the move on.
Do it! A 3 and a 1. Okay. Not bad. Gives them 13. A 3 and a 6 was that? Yeah.
Yep.
3 and a 6 gives you 18, which means you win that attack round. Brings their score down to 9, and you have to roll 1 die.
Come on, do it.
A 1. Unfortunately, it hits you.
1 point. 1 hit points.
That's it. So, you want to test your luck at all?
I'll pass.
You literally can't win. You can't. You cannot win with a current score of 1. Anyway, next attack round. 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Already on it. 6, 6. Ooh.
21 for them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna win that one, I think. Unless I roll
I don't think so.
2-1.
No, definitely not with a 2-1. That gives you 12. Which means we'll reduce you down to 18. Next throw, please. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 1 die.
Yeah.
Unlucky. So, next attack round, please. 2d6.
If that would have been my luck throw, I would have been successful.
Of course.
Not intentional, they got us. No, the dice system just hates me.
A 6 and a 4, giving them 19.
Sideways,
6 and 2, giving you 17. Oh, no. They won that attack round with a 19 against 17, which means that we'll reduce your score to 15. Roll 1 die, please.
Oh, so
it's a 6. It's a 6.
No damage for that one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next round. Come on. Roll lower for once. Come on.
3 and 4. gives them 16.
63. Yep.
Gives you 18. Good job.
Good.
Brings them down to 7. And roll one die.
Extra, yeah.
Good dodge.
Let's go. Okay.
Next round. Not bad. 16 again for them.
Hey. same throw again.
Yeah. So you parried.
Nice. Dodged the ice or not? Let's see. Hey, I dodged.
You did.
Nice.
Next round.
Okay. 1, 2. It's loading. Come on. Okay. It made it very interesting. It's like, what?
Gives them 12. Five
Hey,
and a
now we're
4,
talking.
much better.
Now we're talking.
You won that attack round, brings them down to 5 and 1 more d6 for the ice blast.
Asprasta. Hey,
You
that's
dodged.
Nice. All right, next round.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
You can do it.
Don't
6
do
and 1
it.
gives them 16 again.
5 and 3 is 8.
17. You won that attack round as well.
Damn. Dang.
And then for the ice blast.
Asprasta.
I'm afraid
One.
you didn't dodge it that time.
Dodge. Well. So that means I'm down to 15. Well, 14. Okay. Never mind. Alright. Next one.
Three and 2 gives them 14.
Come on.
6 and a 5 gives you
Yes.
20. Which means that they have 1 point left. All you got to do is win this attack round and you've defeated the monster. Oh, hang on, 1d6.
Fuck, we forgot, right? Reroll.
Nearly forgot.
Ignore that one. Ignore that one. Sometimes the delay on this system is pretty weird.
It's a bit strange because the last 4 guest adventurers had pretty quick dice.
Okay, so I'll take 1 hit point. So that's 13.
Correct?
Okay,
Correct.
next round.
Yeah. Do it.
Okay.
5 and a 4 gives them 18. 6 and a 5. Nice. Nicer.
This is
Gives you 20, which means you've won the battle. Well done. You've done it. You've destroyed the ice demon and hopefully we can see what your fate has in store for you now. Because you are still surrounded by these dudes.
I'll actually drink my pot of stamina real quick, just to be on the safe side.
You don't want you want to use the potion of stamina and not the provisions.
Well, actually, you know what? Let's have 2 provisions. 2 provisions. Instead.
Okie dokie. That takes you it takes you 17. It takes you up to 21, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There we are then. Back to full health.
Perfect.
It's a shame about that luck score.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just my luck, you know.
Well, you won against the Ice Demon, regardless of whether or not they destroyed you with their Ice Blast or not.
Asubrasta!
Asubrasta? Oh, look at this. So the Ice Demon crashes to the floor in a pile of broken ice. The Snow Witch's followers fall back in terror, afraid that you might now possess the demon's power. Add 1 luck point to your score, so...
Hey, my luck is rising again.
At least, you could at least try for Snake Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanna. Anyway, let's crack on then. 137.
Unchallenged, yeah. The tunnel ends quite soon with a T-junction. To your left, you can hear cries for help. If you wish to turn left, turn to 311. If you wish to turn right, I'll check out the cries for help.
Turn left, yeah?
Yes.
The tunnel ends at the edge of a pit out of which a dwarf is trying to climb, but he keeps on slipping back. The floor of the pit is covered with large ice boulders which have crashed down from the shaft above the pit. One lands on the dwarf's shoulders and you hear the wild cheers from the top of the shaft. He tumbles onto the floor. The dwarfs see you and shout, curse you, stranger! If you do not aid me.
I see that you're not wearing a collar.
If you wish to help the dwarf out of the pit, turn to 376. If you would rather ignore his pleas, walk back to the junction.
I'll help the little cunt, even though he's probably going to be mad at me.
You lie down and lean over the edge of the pit and tell the dwarf to grab your arm. Much to the annoyance of the spectators above, the dwarf escapes from the pit. You run together back to the junction where the dwarf turns right. You tell the dwarf that you intend to carry straight on to find the Snow Witch. As turning right would, as turning tight, that's what it says there.
Turning tight, oh my.
Oh my. Turning right will lead you back to the Hail of Worship. The hall, that should be hall. Hall of Worship. Really gotta go through this again now. The dwarf tells you that he must escape quickly and return to his village now that he's free. He thanks you for helping him and hands you a leather bag and then runs off. But before he disappears, he shouts, "Beware the white rat." You open the leather bag and find a sling and 3 iron balls. Pack them away and set off along the tunnel. So, you've got a sling and 3 iron balls.
Mm-hmm.
Put your balls in a sling.
Balls. Bulbous balls. 3 bulbous balls.
I've got big balls. You've got big balls. He's got big balls.
3 iron balls. Yes. Alright.
Let's do this. Right. Pack
Open
them
the
away
bag.
and
Yep.
set off
Continue.
along the tunnel. The tunnel through the glacier soon leads into the mountainside itself, and the walls change from ice to bare rock. You enter a large cavern which has 3 other exits leading from it. one to your left, one to your right, and the main one carved as a giant skull lying directly opposite. As you enter, an ugly robed man steps out of the mouth of the skull holding a glass prism in his outstretched hands. He commands you to turn back, as only the Snow Witch's personal servants are allowed inside the mountain. If you have a magic flute and you wish to tell him you don't, you can attack him with your sword. Turn to 156. The ugly man sneers at you, and as you draw your sword, he rubs the prism, and suddenly 3 identical images of himself appear. They walk towards you. Each one has a dagger raised in his right hand. 2 of the images must be illusions, but which will you strike with your sword? The one in the middle, the one in the left, or the one on the right? Left, okay. The illusionist laughs out loud as your sword merely cuts through one of the images in his dagger plunges into your shoulder. Lose 2 stamina points, and then turn to 279. There's your stamina points down. So then we turn to 279. The illusionist withdraws his dagger, and 3 of his images prepare to strike you again. You decide to swipe your blade across all of the images in an attempt to strike the real illusionist. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 232. If you're unlucky, turn to 127. Yeah, well, I don't think you're going to do it with dice like that, unfortunately.
We could have skipped that one immediately, because the chances of me being lucky with that one is next to 0.
It could have been Snake Eyes, but unfortunately your luck is down to 1 again, and you were unlucky on that throw. So once again, your sword fails to find its mark, and the dagger cuts into your sword arm. Lose 2 stamina points and a skill point.
Bullshit.
Unfucking lucky. 2 stamina points and a luck point. Sorry, yeah, a skill point. In desperation,
I feel like this game is actually trying to fuck with me right now.
It's the luck of the draw, buddy. That's why we call it read and roll. In desperation, you hack frantically at the 3 images that lunge at you with your daggers drawn. Test your luck. You can't be lucky, I'm afraid, and unfortunately, you cannot be lucky on that round, because you would have had to.
This is the way I'm going to die. I'm going to be pissed.
You're out of luck. You cannot test your luck anymore until... And even if you did, until it's above 2, you don't stand a chance anyway. So, you were unlucky. Turn to 361. You lose 1 luck point. Of course you do.
I'm at negative luck now.
Once again, your sword fails to find its mark, and the dagger cuts into your sword arm. Lose 2 stamina points and 1 skill point.
I swear, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here now.
Oh, good gosh, you may very well.
Because how the fuck am I going to roll luck?
I'm afraid you can't, can you? Yeah, so this is just going to keep going down and down and down, isn't it? So lose 2 there and 1 there. So we've got to go through the motions, I'm afraid. So test your luck. You can't test your luck because you'll always be unlucky.
Well,
so
it's going to continue on like this. I've lost 2 stamina and 1 skill point.
Oh man,
fuck you.
You're never ever gonna win from that, are ya?
I'm gonna die. I'm stuck in an infinite F loop. Well, have a look what happens. Well, actually, let's have a look what happens. I just want to see if it continues like that. I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
If you're lucky, the illusionist screams in pain as your sword cuts into his side. He drops to the floor as his other two images fade away. As you step over him, he starts to laugh and stand up. His wound completely healed. If you wish to thrust your sword at him again...
No.
But nevertheless...
Nevertheless, I died, so... That's some...
You is dead.
That's some freaking bullshit, though. But, yeah, that's just how it is, mate. But this is the furthest I've gotten, so that's actually an achievement within itself.
I know, mate, but at the same time, thus ends your journey, and I'm afraid thus ends the stream.
Yeah. Well, shit out of luck.
I'm so sorry that you ended in such an unlucky way. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
But have you enjoyed yourself?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
Would you like to come back again?
Gladly, yeah.
Excellent. Very, very happy to hear that. Let's just take a look at see what some of you guys are saying in the chat. Yes, the RNG and the dice are trying to make him lose. He definitely ran into some very, very cack luck.
Yeah, that was bullshit towards the end. I was like, this is not like serious right now. You know? And I was like, I was like kind of questioning myself there for a second. I was like, there is no bullshit.
I mean, I haven't gone that way before in the book. I've always at least gotten to that point and sort of been lucky or not gone that way in the actual story. But nevertheless, mate.
Yeah. Thank you, dancing bear. It was fun though. Well, I could have done that if the dwarf would have actually stayed with me. He could have helped me with the illusion, but no, he was being a selfish prick.
He tried so hard and came so far.
But in the end, it didn't even matter. Because he got stabbed by an illusion. Not.
It's such a shame. But anyway, you are in the Hall of Fame for now.
For the time being.
Quickest death in the game. For definite. We didn't really get that far in the book either.
No.
It was a lot of battling.
It was intense.
But you've had 3 deaths, I'm afraid, and so that is the end of the stream. And so we will be saying goodbye to you for this adventure. I do thank you very much. But before we take you away, would you like to shill your wares?
Well, I just posted my link tree in your chat, so that's where all the stuff where you can find me. Yeah, and Wednesday is always for the Hump Day Chinwag, of course, with me and this lovely gentleman over here, right there, not there, yeah, there, right there. Am I? I got that. Yeah, you can always find me on Hump Day Chinwag on Wednesdays. Some random streams throughout the week whenever I have the time for it and I am not suffering from pain or anything like that. Well, this weekend is going to be a bit less streaming because I want to spend time with my parents. So Saturday will be no stream. Late afternoon Sunday stream maybe. Probably got some Stellar Blade or Doom Eternal. I'm not too sure on that one yet. Might have to fix my schedule a little bit.
Aren't you on the pub?
Yeah, I'm on Beelzebub on Saturday morning. I'll be on Beelzebub right before I head out to see my parents. Yeah, and Sunday probably Final Fantasy 14 unless things change for some reason, because sometimes they do maintenance on Sundays too. So we'll see about that. Well, better be olive oil than anything else that can come out of certain bodily holes.
You don't know where these hands have been.
You've not seen what I've seen. What? Yeah. Trying to think. Was there anything else? No. If anything, just follow me on Twitter. You can usually find where I'm going to be at. I'm going to be next through that. And yeah, thanks for having me on, Jack. I appreciate it. It was fun, even though I got my ass kicked in the first round.
Like I said, Hall of Famer. Take it as a win.
For sure.
All of Smu's links are down in the description below. You can find him on YouTube and Twitter, and his link tree, which he posted in the chat as well. Thank you so much for coming on and being our guest adventurer this week. Sure. Unfortunately, though, you have died, and it's time to say goodbye. So take care, my good friend, and we'll see you again soon.
Rest in olive oil.
And for myself, I am Jack Tar Lad on all of my socials, on Twitter and YouTube. Rumble, this will be uploaded to Rumble a little bit later in the week. I have been putting out some shorts of some gameplay, retro gaming. We've been doing a little bit of Sonic. So on Tuesdays, I usually do the JTL Plays Vice City. We're doing GTA Vice City at the moment. I'll be on the Hump Day Chinwag with Smu and Tomby and the rest of the crew, Abe, who's in the chat as well there. And on Thursday next week, we have as guest adventurer the green-haired anti-liberal Gal herself, Tiff. She's going to be here. So look out for that next Thursday at 10 o'clock. Greenwich Mean Time. Is it still going to be Greenwich Mean Time, or is it going to be British Summer Time? I think it's Greenwich Mean Time still. Anyway, 10 o'clock GMT next week. Until then, though, thank you everyone who's in the chat. Thank you for joining us. We've had Hanayama Sam, we've had Rick Cleary, Daily Dysfunction, Tim Hayes, Abe, Atom Gray, Tomby's been here, Crimson Shadow, who else? The Garters Legioners, of course. Crimson Shadow. Did I say Crimson Shadow? Steve's been here. Who else? I'm looking. Grizzled Entertainment. He's been here. Bend over. There he is. Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. And yes, thank you so much for joining us. Until the next time, have a great weekend, I should say. Yes, have a great weekend. And we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.